Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and this is going to be a video on some new flashlights that I just got. Now, if you guys have been following my channel for a while, you know that about a year ago I did a review on a couple flashlights that I got from this company, Life Gear, which is the one that makes the ones you see here in front of you. And they really enjoyed those reviews, so they actually sent me out these two lights to go ahead and just review them and give you guys my opinion on what I thought of them. If you guys also noticed a couple videos back in my bug-in bag, I actually included one of these lights in that just because, just from the minimal usage that I had given to it, I really felt that it was going to be a really good addition to that system. So let me just give you a couple of bits of information on these two lights, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that. So we're going to start with the red one here, and obviously, as you guys can see, this is what we would consider a lantern style flashlight. So it's really cool. It's very rugged. It's very hard plastic, and it's pretty durable. It's built really nice. The ring right here has this knurling all the way around. So if you do need to take that off, it gives you really good secure grip on it. So I would say even if you're wearing gloves or if your hands are wet, if it's got these thick ones here and then some thinner ones right there. So you get really good grip on it. Underneath right here, you do have these two little pegs that kind of stick out from it, so it sits pretty nicely if you were to put it onto a flat surface. Now, a couple of specs on this. The light itself, the height of the light is a little over 8 inches, so it's a pretty compact light, as you guys can see it there in my hand. It comes with this kind of nylon lanyard on there, clipped to the end, which is really good because if you do want to throw it on there as you're maybe walking the dog or something like that with it at night, if you were to have to use your hand, you can always drop it and go ahead and use your hand to do whatever it is you needed. It does come in different colors. Now, what's really cool is they sent me this red one, which really matches the color of my truck. So I think I'm actually going to be keeping this one in my car, which is fine. You can either have these at home, keep it in a vehicle, in an RV, in a boat, or anything like that. This actually uses LED technology, and there's 13 LEDs in there. So obviously it makes it very bright. It runs on 4 AA batteries, which is really good because I know a lot of us, we want to keep the same battery style in all of our flashlights. So if you have something smaller that you carry, like in your pocket, and it runs on a AA, then these will run on the same. So you don't have to be looking out for C or D batteries, which sometimes they kind of take up a lot of room and it's a little bit of a pain. It is waterproof. And which is really nice. Like I said, if you're gonna keep it in a boat or something like that, you don't have to worry about it falling in the water or whatnot. And the cool thing is also is if it does fall into water, it automatically turns on. So it has a sensor which detects when the light is actually it hits water, and it turns the light on. So I thought that was really cool because in a survival situation like that, like let's say if you had it on a boat and you were to fall over or something like that, if this were to fall, it automatically turns on and you can find it. You don't have to go searching for it or anything like that. It also has an automatic off in 1 hour. So if you have this on and let's say you're using it as a night light, maybe in a tent or something like that, and you fall asleep, you're not going to have to worry about waking up the next day and your batteries are gone, because it'll actually have turned off after an hour. So this actually, the lumen output on this is 58 lumens, so it's pretty good for a lantern, and it has a couple different modes. You have this this click here, up here, and basically you click it once and you get the actual lantern, very bright. You click it again, you still get the lantern at the front, and then you get the light down through the body of the actual light there. You click it one more time, it turns off the beam out the front, but you keep this red glow on there. Then if you click it one more time, you get this kind of signal mode on there. So if you have it in your car and you have some problems or whatever and you have to pull off to the side of the road, you can always have this to alert people and stuff like that. So that's always really cool. Now, like I said, if you do have to take off the casing right here, basically what you do is you twist it off, and there's the lens. And what you can do is you can actually remove this portion right here, and this has all your you know, it has the battery in there, it has all your LEDs, all your connections and everything like that. But it's also cool that it has a little bit of extra room. So if you were to have to store anything in there, so if you want to make this like an actual kit, you know, this doesn't take up the whole room of the actual flashlight, so you can store some more stuff in there. I would probably recommend maybe storing some more batteries. You know, that's really cool to have your batteries inside the flashlight, the extra ones already, and then you're ready to go. Now, like I mentioned earlier, this comes in a couple different colors, which is really nice because you can always match it to, you know, a certain gear or anything like that you would want to. But it is pretty rugged, you know, as you guys can see. You know, I'm banging it there. If you were to have to drop it or anything like that, it's not going to stop working, and it's good to go. So that is the first one, which is the LED glow spotlight from Life Gear. The next one is this one right here, and it's a pretty similar design. It's just basically it's designed to be a little bit brighter. This one actually has the same dimensions as the first one, as the red one, but it has a couple other modes and whatnot. Now this has a lumen output of 170 lumens on the high mode and 55 lumens on the low mode. So, you know, pretty similar specs as far as the plastic. It's not as sturdy, the plastic, as the other one, and it's just because, you know, just the way that this lights up, it's a little bit different. So let me just go through the certain modes. If you click it once, you get the light out the front. All right. If you click it again, you get the red light through in the middle. Click it one more time, and everything turns off. Oh, sorry, no. Click it one more time, and then actually it turns off the light itself. If you click it again, then you get the strobe feature there, the signal feature. You click it. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, click it once. After that, and you get one of these lights that turns on inside. Then if you click it again, then you get the other one, and it turns on really, really bright. And then you turn it off. So obviously, if you guys can see, if you cycle through the modes, then you get to the different modes that you would need. But if you go to a particular mode and you wait, then if you click it again, then it'll actually turn off. So let's say if I click it twice, you get these two. Okay. If you wait a couple seconds, if you click it again, it actually turns off altogether. So you have to start out through the modes again. So you click it once, twice. And then, so if you want to go to the bright lantern, you have to go and cycle through all of it, which is pretty cool. I mean, again, you know, you'd probably be clicking and, you know, to go to the particular mode that you're looking for anyways. So as you guys can see, this lights up really, really nicely. I mean, I'm you know, in a pretty lit room, and this is throwing out some really massive light. Now, like the other one, you can always take this portion off, but the main difference is this is all together. So when you take off the lens and the cap and everything, it all comes out together, and then you have the two bulbs right here. So you don't have as much room on the inside as you do on the red one, but you know, you can definitely throw some batteries in there, you know, in between there. I'd just be careful, because if it's knocking into those bulbs, you know, they might break or whatnot. So this has pretty much the same technology as well. So this is waterproof. And it will turn on when it hits the water. So if you have this again on a boat or anything like that, if it falls into the water, the light will turn on. And it also has the auto off in 1 hour. So especially with this one, since it's clear, once you take off all this, you know, marketing and you know, stickers and whatnot, you know, you'll obviously get the light all the way through. It's designed to be 360-degree light. So, you know, you do get the red, and then you get the white all the way around if you were to need that. But you know, it's very lightweight, which is really good. That's one of the things I really like about both of these, that they're very lightweight. They're very easy to carry. So if you know, if you're going to use this again, like maybe while you're walking your dog or something like that, they'll definitely come in handy. They throw out a lot of light. The beam is really, really nice out the front. And then if you want to be seen, you can always have that that kind of beacon flashing in red there, and you'll definitely be seen. Now, with both of these using the 4 AA batteries, you actually get about 100 hours of usage on both of these. Now, in this one, on the higher mode with the 170 lumens, that actually comes down to 13 hours. So you still get some pretty good usage out of that. And again, it's AA batteries, which are pretty readily accessible, so you don't have to worry about having to lug C's or D's or anything like that around. You know, you'll be good to go. So again, these are the glow spotlights from Life Gear. If you want to go ahead and check them out, they're actually coming out with a lot of new products for the year and stuff like that. So you know, especially something like this where it automatically turns on in the water if you have a boat, or you know, it turns off after you know, after an hour or anything like that. It's really cool. You know, it's really awesome technology. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks.